Oh man.
Appreciate you, my boy. Oh, you did not. And my other topic was something. I thought it was girl related. Okay, my other topic was girl related. It was how do you know?
I keep it.
Appreciate you, bud. If like the opposite sex is attracted to you, like I can tell like if somebody's like, feeling you, would it like you? Like what are some of those signs that you like notice?
Look
like
for
that?
or know for sure.
Yeah.
So, she looked me in my eyes
when I'm stroking her.
I can't wait to get another female in here because this is having.
No, he said it. He really said it. He said it. You look in my eyes while I'm stroking her. Like that's where he was going with that. Like,
no, it wasn't.
I just beat him to the punch. So I just slid the punch first. I
said the eyes is the gateway to the soul.
And then and I'm touching your soul from two ends.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Send hope.
But I'm gonna be real fatherly. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be my intro clip. Is me. I'm gonna be smiling, and then I'm like gonna secretly like have a sign that say help. Like help. Another girl can be here.
Man, I don't even know how to intro this joint, bro. I don't know how to intro, bro.
We can always have an intro.
I'm with the name.
As a nigga,
I'm with the nameless pod.
I was a part-time potter, and I just like put my 2 weeks in, and then
and I kind of
came back to my old job. Like I'm back to the old job, bro.
You can always have the attention getter stuff like that. You know, we pre-game our topics, and then like when it starts to get to the juicy part, bam, intro song, video, whatever.
How people, like a little bit when people like, oh, should we about to talk about?
For sure.
The best part of your video.
And I mean, for right now, it's fine to call it the nameless pod. Like I'm not against. Honest to God, I'm not against it. And then until we get a name, oh.
All right.
Pick up.
You clap, I clap. You gotta clap.
Okay. You know what? You know what, Eric? You know what?
Don't worry about it.
We're only as strong as our weakest link.
Team. All right, cool. All right, boom, man. Shit, man. Damn, I'm nervous, guys.
Not nervous. Bro, you've been here before.
I'm okay with
man.
In front of a camera.
Nah, we've already been doing this shit, bro.
Welcome to the nameless pod.
Yeah, welcome to the pod without a name, man.
Pod without
shit,
a name.
Man.
Because they can't think of none.
That's not
You know what I'm saying?
But okay. I got receipts. But yeah, man. So shit.
You
Man,
are.
fuck, bro.
Who are you?
Yes. I know who I am. God's favorite son.
God's favorite son.
Fanatic, you know the vibes. It's a breeze in here. Back again, but I'm with my dogs this time, man. I'm with my dogs this time. Introduce yourselves. I'm gonna go ladies first.
He thought he was really funny with that one.
It's okay. We're starting. And we're starting.
You started, man.
Yeah, I'm Miss Bree. And follow me on Instagram. Miss MISS_being me Bree. BRI.
I don't know how niggas choose their names on Instagram.
What, how they choose it?
Yeah, how you choose that shit? Like, how do you come with your stuff?
What is?
I wasn't like.
What is your name?
I was like.
It's literally.
No, what is his actual name before you said your IG name?
Who is this nigga?
All right.
He forgot in real time. Like in real time.
Oh man, I didn't know what I wanted to say.
My name.
I have a lot of nicknames. I don't know which one to choose. Which one's my favorite one?
The God given.
I mean, I guess.
You go AKA,
Hell no. Also known as, formerly known as.
We'll be here all night. Alright, we just gonna go with I'm Kid Ace. Ace from when I used to race BMX bikes when I was younger, and then Kid from always being the youngest person no matter where I'm at. So Kid and Ace, Kid Ace. 25 and single.
Oh.
I ain't mailing them.
Already being a owner.
It started so fast. Like we didn't even wait.
Just started realizing this nigga already old.
BMX.
I didn't know that. Damn.
Wow, boy, yeah.
That's fine. I always want to learn how to ride a bike, bro. Like no funny. Like
stop. He's talking about So
I know what he's talking about.
I thought you were gonna say, oh, I always wanted to like try, like one of them little.
Yeah, learn how to ride a dirt bike regardless though. I want to learn how to ride like a dirt bike, like a street racing bike. I want to do.
Oh, you did dirt bike.
It was like the bicycles and
I mean, I could pedal on
So,
the motherfucking
so
bike.
when you said I
Was
wasn't
that
learning,
was that causing a question?
Am I tripping?
My first race.
Ooh.
I thought I was athletic. I played football, all this other stuff. And then them little kids crushed me, bro.
But all right,
I got third place by default. It was only 3 of us, and I thought I was going to be out there fast and killing it.
I mean,
just
jumping the
hills.
If it's like some asphalt, I could buzz it on some asphalt, but like in the dirt, you know, that's but no, I know how to ride a fucking bike. I taught myself how to ride a bike.
Thanks for
a long time ago.
He's
We
like, I
are
always wanted to
good.
learn how to ride
I could ride a bike. I could swim. I could used to do a backflip.
I was about to say I could teach you how to ride a bike, son.
Fuck out of here. But yes. Shit, man. This is our pod, man.
The pod without a name. We working on it.
For sure,
Be
man.
patient
We locked in. That's what I'm saying. We locked in on finding a name, bro.
You know what? We gonna have our top idea of a name, and we gonna have the people vote on it.
I like that.
I fuck with it.
I like that. That'll work.
All right.
Something to people.
Bitches and hoes.
No.
Okay.
Cause who's the bitches and who's the? Am I the bitch and y'all the hoes?
I ain't nobody's bitch. I can't be the bitch either.
I'm neither one, so it's just, you know.
We gonna find out. I want. Let's earmark that moment at whatever 14.
And then when he started talking about
exactly. So when we run this,
I spit in her crack.
So I want you to reinsert the sound bite of him saying, "I am neither one of those."
All right, boom.
Is that an acorn?
That is a rock, and we're gonna leave the rock.
Oh my god. All right, boom. So look, this is how, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna flow for like we just be bantering for the most part, but then, you know what I'm saying, shit, every once in a while I'll talk to somebody or I'll just drop a topic or a question or a statement and, you know what I'm saying, we just discuss / react / you know, converse
And argue.
Something so nice. I was about to say something, but so any volunteers for first? No, first, ladies first. Boom.
I can't. We had, you know, that's my topic.
Oh, let's go reverse order.
Men don't listen. Men don't listen because I literally sat here and told you that my topic would piggyback very well off of his topic.
That means you go first. You're in the middle anyway. It just makes sense.
All right, so
punch you right.
We just gotta establish some rules. Like,
I
don't like feeling like I'm getting jumped. Yeah,
I know.
These niggas be jumping,
bro.
Like,
God.
Damn, bro, this shit ain't fair, bro. This shit, I'm gonna get like a tally board.
This is a team.
Every time
I feel like this is a team approach. Like, you know, we want the team to be well.
And jump. All right.
Team first.
All right, look. So I'll go first, guys.
Yes.
All right, so I got 2. As y'all know, like my topic, like my interest range is very vast, so I be into a lot of shit. So, for me, I'll give you the backstory of how I came up with this shit, right? So, I'm at work at some point in time in my life, you know, because nothing can be incriminating at any time. We're going to do that right there where that's at.
Pleading the fifth one.
At work at some point in time in my life, and you know what I'm saying? Like I think I'm a pretty funny guy sometimes, but like, I made a shorty laugh, and she hit the hearty ass laugh. It was worthy of a chuckle, maybe, like a ha 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 funny, but she hit the and the shoulder touch. Then it was the shoulder touch.
Oh, we know what that means.
And I was like,
wait, what does that mean?
Like, my reaction was like, you know what I'm saying?
And make her laugh and
giggle. You know the rest of that saying?
What you say?
If you can make her laugh and giggle. You know what the second half of that?
Nope, my mind is too innocent.
Okay, but
sticking to it.
Stick a pin in that. All right, say that. But yeah, so it got me thinking like, what are like signs or key indicators that someone of the opposite sex is attracted to? For me, I would say definitely 2 things. Breaking that touch barrier, like, was like, for me, like a give and telltale. Like, somebody start touching you or like poking you or like trying to like play fight with you, like even like a public setting, like they
absolutely
want the diddly. And then
they want the what?
The diddly.
The
diddly.
You know, that word I felt like used to be very innocent up until this exact moment. It can't anymore.
Deadly, man, for
It
sure.
wasn't innocent. You know,
Hey,
what
well,
Flanders,
that's like,
you know what
that's
Flanders
like the
substituted that
clean.
for.
That's the censored, you know, like the PG, the family friendly show, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so breaking the touch barrier, and then the second thing, I live and die by this, bro. You always tell how a girl feels about you by the way she hugs you. If you get the side, you a side nigga.
Funny.
You are just a side nigga. If you get the one piece,
agree.
you get the one piece, don't think you Luffy nigga. Like,
yeah.
but like if you get the pelvis,
the full,
and the under,
and dang,
family.
Dang, that's so. Cause okay.
Or if you get the
church is the church.
You might catch the front hug, but it's still like from a distance. You bend in. But if they invite you into they like bubble and shit, like
it's the scooch.
For sure, because I mean you got
flashbacks.
You got locked.
Some good hugs in your life.
Anybody else, guys, wants to share?
No, that's funny you say that. So, I had to run an errand, and I went into the store I needed to go into. I ran into this guy that I gave him my number. And that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother time. I gave him my number because, frankly, I don't feel safe not giving him my number when they ask for it because crazy stuff happens.
Shame on you.
So I gave him my number or whatever. And he's like, dude, he got to be like in his 40s. Like, I'm not very attracted to him. Like, and, you know, he's texting me and it'll be like, you know, he's texting me like, oh, good morning, beautiful goddess. And I'm like, hey. Good morning, sunshine. I'm like, what's up?
What the fuck?
So we haven't really had conversations. So all of that to say, I go into the store and I know that he works there, but I had to go in there. Mm-hmm. So I go in there and, you know, I start doing what I need to do and I see him. He like, how you doing, Miss Bree? And I'm like, hey. So he was like, come over here and talk to me. So I finished doing what I'm doing. I go over there and he goes in for a hug. Now he going for like the hug, right? Like, so one of the ways that I know that men are like, for the most part, is a hug, right? If a man starts his arms down here, I know you like me because I know what you're doing. My lower back, my ass. Because like I have my male friends who hug me in the middle of my like up here, like where my bra strap is, right? You hugging me down here, you're interested. So boom, he's hugging me like that. I didn't even realize till after the hug was over that I did front hug him, but I front hugged him with one arm.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like that.
I just struck.
Yeah, like I wasn't even given like I'm interested. So I agree with the hug thing. And then like people that I am, or if I have a friend that I haven't seen in a long time, I might give them the same hug. But for people that I'm attracted to, like the hug is important. No. So it's like arms up, like, and then yeah, I'm all like in this part, like all right there. Mm-hmm.
Hugs have been so weird from like the early stage, maybe like middle school to high school. Like you just gotta be real with yourself sometimes when it comes to hugs. Like, first of all, don't be the guy that always asks for a hug. If you gotta ask for it, it's just don't
fucking life.
Don't even bother.
Where my hug at?
That's
like if you know you ain't never did that with the shorty or whoever, don't ask for it, bro. Because it's just like y'all not gonna be there.
You have to ask for it.
Like, you have to ask for the hug. You don't embarrass yourself.
So I have to tell y'all this like stat of mine, and it's like crazy, like no funny real.
You always got a stat.
I do. To my recollection, I don't think I ever asked a girl for her number in my life. Like
this man making his own accolades.
I step. I've never been like, hey, I'm Doug. Nice to meet you.
You know why?
They're going to me.
You know why?
Not even a job. Don't say the real reason why.
You know why?
Why?
Because you don't shoot no shots.
I don't.
You don't shoot shots, so you would never find yourself in a position.
I don't either.
I step. I never do. Everything I got in life came to me.
You know what? Maybe okay.
Like, the only other time you can say we technically did that is for a man that was scared as hell to go walk up to his arm.
Oh, you went for him.
Went for him.
I shot the shot for you.
Oh no, this for my man. Like,
right, yeah, just wingman.
Yeah,
I've never.
You didn't get her number for yourself anyway?
Anybody I've ever dealt with was interested in me. Or maybe not interested in me first, but approached me first. I've never...
But not like, it's wild though. I love it though. When girls like be like, hey look, like, just want to what's your Instagram? Like people will steal my shit. So inside of my car.
Oh yeah.
Bitches.
I saw you driving. Look at you trying to be on bashful. Oh, not you say you did, and you did just do that.
What?
Call them bitches.
I didn't mean it like. I don't know their names specifically.
Oh.
Like that, like these.
Yeah, I don't shoot. I don't do that. And it's not even it's funny. It's not even a copy thing. It's literally
enough. Facts.
Not bold enough for me.
What? Nah, they think.
What
like,
females?
Girls think this shooting their shot.
It's like, do you know what you want?
That's how girls shoot their shot.
They act like we ain't kids. Like, do something.
Okay,
say
so
something.
as a woman that doesn't shoot her shot, right? And I've had people who I'm like interested in or attracted to, and I'm just like, hope he notices me one day. Instagram got to stop reading some of us, cause sometimes we do shoot our shot by like posting a cute picture and hoping he like likes it.
You know what's crazy? You know
That's
what?
So sad.
No. This is the new sauce, right? So this is how you know if a shorty fuck with you, right? This is how I peep a couple times. Just mind my business, open Instagram, right? You and the close friends all of a sudden. Out of the clear blue sky.
Yeah, if you
just appear in the close friends.
It's one of two things. Either she likes you,
or she's trying to catch your fucking attention. That big green circle on top of my phone.
Yeah, she like you, she's trying to get your attention.
I gonna dump my dinner.
No, she got something from somebody.
She just see you as the bro, and that's why you in there. But what was that song? I forgot. That happens all the time. You so stupid.
Oh my god. What was that noise?
So
I'm trying to tell you what else.
But yeah, I don't, and it's not a cocky thing. It's like, I don't know, because I would just hate for somebody to be like, no.
That's the reason why.
And I'll say this too, and maybe other women feel this way, but I also don't, because I've encountered so many men that solely want sex, and that's it. Like maybe a cool little vibe beforehand, like, oh yeah, we hang out, whatever. But then they want sex, and then they gone. I feel like me shooting my shot to a guy, it may be perceived as like, oh, bet, like, so that's a for sure I'm gonna fuck, like for sure I'm gonna hit, and maybe that's not even on the type of time I'm on.
You know, that shit made me mad. Like in my life, in my younger life, I'll put it like that. Like shit, man. I feel like I was always boyfriend material. Like I could never just, oh yeah, you just gonna be the slide. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? It's never long standing agreement. It's always like 1-2 buckle my shoe, and then or it's just like you're my girlfriend, like you my nigga now. You're not going nowhere. Bring your PlayStation here tomorrow.
You do end up.
That PlayStation better end up here tomorrow.
But I don't know. Like I think in shooting my and there is a part of it where like me personally, I can't speak for all women, but I know me personally, like I do want to feel like pursued by some. Now listen, men pursue me in the pursuit of sex all the time, and they will go through extensive hoops.
Nah, them niggas that girls be blasting and they be like 27 messages that they talk to themselves.
Extensive.
Could never be
comedy.
Me. Too much pride.
It's like I do want to feel pursued, and it's not to say that the energy won't be reciprocated, but it's like like I'm a grown ass woman. Sometimes I'm attracted to people because I just want to have sex with them, and that just is what it is. And also, like, a relationship would be nice. Like that would be enjoyable. I've been single for 3 years, so like I feel like and in the like if a man is pursuing me, then I feel like I can trust more of your intentions than if I shoot my shot and you're just like responding to that. I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna feel like, yeah, you're just trying to like fuck for real. Because I've tried it like on dating apps. It's not necessarily like shooting your shot, because like if you swipe right on somebody, you don't know if they already swiped right on you or not. But I'll swipe right on somebody, and I don't swipe right on many people on dating apps. But the one time that I did like pursue somebody, I swiped right on him. You know, we started texting for, it was like 2 weeks consistently, just back and forth, because he was traveling at the time. And just real chill conversation, talking about family, talking about goals, talking about life. He comes over here, we link for the first time. He setting up the hookah, we talking, we laughing. You met him. And we all took shots in the kitchen.
As soon as you said that, I just started laughing.
We all took shots in the kitchen. You went back to your room. That man kissed me and then immediately started talking about sex. And I was like, oh, I'm on my period. This man threw a fit. In my words, he goes in the bathroom. He places a phone call. He's like, yeah, what you doing tonight? All right, I'm about to pull up on you. Oh, so I text the call. I put it in the sink, put that bitch out. I was like, yeah, you can pack the hook up and you can go. Like, I'm not doing this with you. So it's like when, again, I for me, like, I think I might have matched him first, but whatever way we matched, and I felt like, you know, that was me, like, putting myself out there. And then I'm having this conversation with you. I give you my number. We're talking about nothing sexual. Boom. You pop up at the house. Only thing on your mind. Sex. And now immediately I'm turned off. Because that wasn't even what we discussed in the link. It was like, oh, we're going to come over. You're going to drink. We're going to do some hookah. Like, have a real chill night. So, yeah. Like, I'm like.
But Shawty told me to come to her crib, though. We started drinking. Like, I'm going to assume that it's on the table, but it ain't signed, sealed, and delivered, though.
Yeah,
that's what I would assume.
Then,
because like yo,
I know the bag. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, you good.
Like, I was quiet like for like the last 5 minutes. I gotta say something.
That's
First of all, dating apps to me is crazy. But,
no, for real.
Like,
I'll never do that shit again.
Like getting a shawty in my room or whatever, and then like I already know that it's pretty much in the bag because you kind of know. I mean, it sounds wild, but you don't leave without nothing happening.
I mean,
but
that's different.
I don't ever make the first move. Like,
well, yeah, a lot of it. But that's different, right? Like, if we was like, if I had brought him in the house and we was like in my room, kicking it on the bed, like, I can see if I was giving that energy. And then I was like, oh, but I'm on my period. No, he hadn't even had the tool. We literally spent, he was here for maybe 30 minutes the entire time he was in the kitchen. And the most that happened is he kissed me and then he was like, so yeah, what's up with the...
Dog, niggas are forward, dog.
Like, so that's my concern about like pursuing people. Yeah. And why I don't shoot my shot is because I honestly, and it's probably, it could be a me thing, but I just can't tell when men are genuine anymore. Like, game in a certain way is getting so good. Like, men will really invest time in you. For real, like real life, invest time in you, hit, and then vanish.
My time is too.
Like, that shit is crazy. And listen. All of them can't be good guys. But yeah, so I wait for people to let me know that they're interested in me because then I know it's on my terms. Because I have people in my DMs that definitely pursue me and then I have no interest in, so I just don't respond.
Right, but what about like, these the people that like the worst, not really the worst people that really blow me. So like, I'm the type of person that I might, you know what I'm saying, see a joint that I know 4 years from now, I'm gonna get that. Like, dude,
not the hit list. That's you on a hit list.
You know, you just no. Just plant seeds.
Playing the long game. That's what we doing.
Return for harvest later. Bro.
Yeah.
Them the joints.
Yeah.
That was my style.
Everybody has a few of them. A few of them.
Quite a few.
Like, no, that's just my friend. That's just my friend. You said what?
We're gonna get
some
subtitles.
If I couldn't hear that, they couldn't hear that.
I'm dead, bro. I'm dead, bro. So I guess that.
But
I feel like that's all I do.
It
what
is.
was the original question? Yeah.
Your topic time, my boy.
Man, that was just one topic for one.
Yeah, then you got padding about to empty the clip.
Wait, I wasn't gonna say I have a question. I have a spin-off question for yours though. Because y'all talked about like what y'all see from females that lets you know they're attracted to you, but what do I see from men? Other than like, yeah, we can say like a hug. I think it's different though. Like attracted or like genuinely interested, because niggas.
Like, all right, boom. Let's split it in half and let's do each because you could just be like, oh, I'm just flirting with the shorty. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, on some, like, my work husband type shit.
Yeah.
Almost like that. Or you could be like, hey, like, almost like, yo, like,
I'm actually trying to, right.
Yeah.
So, well, men that's just, like, attracted, it's what y'all know it to be. It's the cat calling. It's the
cat calling.
Yeah, cat calling. That's.
Hey, who you got the shorts with the tattoo? With the leg tattoo?
So it's that.
As you know,
I got leg tat.
Leg tat. Yo.
What else? Just little like slick stuff. Like I walked out the building one day with a trash bag, and this guy was like, "Yeah, whenever you need help taking your trash out, let me know." And then this guy that lived over there. I sit on the balcony all the time, so he was walking out. He just was always smiling at me, and then he said, like if you need me to do anything for you, like go to the grocery store, like I got you.
Oh man.
When I say like men will go above and beyond for some ass, like I really mean men.
That's some bullshit.
Above and beyond.
They're ready to be a real man.
Ready to slay a dragon for a shorty. You don't even know, bro. That shit crazy as fuck.
Probably for his kids, but
so yeah,
go to the store for
that's what I'm saying though. And never come back. Tell his kids he went to the store. I think something else. Never come back. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, bro. No, I feel like that's unfair. That's unfair to us, bro.
What?
Niggas really be like doing the utmost and showing just
like I know y'all seen the post with the man
swipe your thumb when you handed her the receipt and shit. Like,
yes, sir. The man sent her $708 to unblock him. Unblock me, please. Can I be unblocked now? Yes, she can. For $708. Yes, so yeah, so y'all, yeah. The actual genuinely good men are beat down bad.
Devil.
Genuinely interested in me. Well, I just. You know, I've highlighted the fact that I have failed relationships under my belt, and I've been single for 3 years.
Everybody does.
So I go on
Everybody has failed relationships, bro.
I know, but I don't think I know when people are genuinely attracted. Like that's something I'm like in my personal life. I'm actually like working on. It's like I need to figure out the difference between somebody that is manipulating me and somebody that's genuinely attracted to me or genuinely interested in me. I don't care if you're attracted to me. You can be attracted to me.
So where's your like? Say it like that. Like how? Like, do you feel like? Would you say that you have high standards for a man, or like
for a man that I would want to be with?
Yeah.
I'm starting to realize that maybe some of them are a little like out there, like not realistic. But I know that, and for most women, I think our checklist is based on past trauma from relationships. So I want this thing because I had the opposite of that, and I know for a fact I don't want that. But some things, right? But some things are, and don't. You can throw Capricorn on there too, because I don't date them neither. But yeah, like you. What he say this time?
No, he just agreed.
Oh.
It's just having to be Capricorn.
It's a double entendre. He's gonna let that, you know what I'm saying?
My track record has like 5 of them.
Stay away.
I never learned my lesson.
Stay away. It's not good for us over there. It's not. Nothing good for us over there.
You know what I think? The sign I dated the most was the Aries.
I don't know why you do that.
I think it's because I just want to be like the boss at the end of all the Aries. Like at the very end of the video game. I just want to be the nigga at the end.
You're the Aryan boss fight.
Yeah, you know, I just want to be the god of all Aries. Like, just.
I am.
Some wild shit.
So you need to stay with me.
That's all they becoming.
But yeah, so that's stuff I'm working on. Like honestly working on. Cause I think some stuff just comes with being human. Like nobody can be perfect. But yeah, I don't know when people are genuinely interested in me. Because I've had guys who put in time and do all of that, and then as soon as they get the thing they want, don't hear from me. Like literally, like next day type shit. Like don't hear from me. And I'm hitting you up, and I'm saying like, hey, like, and I'm only gonna send so many messages with you not responding to me.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's only so many.
I think that's because a lot of people don't know how to communicate. Like if a guy can effectively communicate that like what he wants.
But hold on, because that doesn't make sense. I don't accept that. I don't accept that as a response, because your communication was perfectly fine before you hit.
No, I'm talking about like.
And what you, as far as like communicating, so we have, now listen, listen. My Yelp reviews go crazy. So it's no way it's no way you're not hitting me back because the sex was trash. Blasphemous. Stop playing.
Oh my
It's
God.
My subject now.
no, and I'm not saying I'm not saying that men can't like be really interested in a girl and then you know you get in the room and she fucking starfish you and you're like, all right, like I'm or it's just trash or it's trash. She can't do this, she can't do that, she bitch you, whatever. I understand like that, but me being a person.
How did you post? And I'm sitting right here.
That's old.
You look concerned though.
But
then, like,
wait a minute.
It can't be. It literally can't be. I don't accept that. I don't accept that after we had sex, you then laid in the bed all night and was like, can I really see myself with Brianna? Nope, I'm just not gonna text her back. No, I don't. Because prior to, and when I say like we're getting to, like we're having conversations, we're talking about what you want in your future. We're talking about what you've done in your past that you don't want to repeat again.
In that time, if a man can say that right now I'm not looking for a relationship,
but never say that.
But he's showing interest in you.
But never clear. And it's not even, I'm not asking like, oh, since we had sex, now you're my boyfriend. We had sex, treat me like a person. Mm-hmm. Because I can only speak for myself. The honest truth is the feeling that I have as a woman after somebody has done that to me, like literally we have sex and then the next day you never speak to me again. I feel so fucking used.
That's crazy.
I feel so used. Like, because if you don't want to deal with me, say that. Mm-hmm. Hey, look, like this is not, I would much rather have that than you just completely disappear and not say anything. And then in those occasions when I run back into these people,
that's what I'm saying.
Because you don't know.
They don't know how to communicate.
But I think where you were headed is like, I felt like where you were headed is like communicate what they want. And it's like, no, you was communicating very clearly what you wanted before we had sex. And then you get what you wanted. And now there's no communication. Now you're mute.
There was a joke there.
Shut up. So yeah, no, I like that's trash to me. Like that's trash to me. I think it's different if it's a situation where you've made it very clear, like, oh, this the type of time we on. Cool. I'm here for what you here for. We did that. It is what it is. But I'm coming over your house several times. We're not doing nothing. We're talking. We just sitting up. You like rubbing my leg when you talking to me. Like you're giving me energy that if you're not really feeling me, like you don't gotta do that. If you like. You think I'm attractive and you want to sleep with me? Shoot your shot. You either gonna get a response or you're not. Like, it's one or the other. So I don't know. That's just trash. Men that do that, y'all trash. Period. Y'all grown. Y'all used y'all words to talk to those women. Y'all used your words to tell her what you wanted from her. You can use your words to tell her you're done. And women that do that are trash too. I stand on it.
For us good guys.
Good guys struggling. I'm sorry. Y'all out there struggling.
We locked in. We locked that in already. Woo. That's locked in.
But yeah, sorry. I'm done.
But it's your turn.
Right. So, for my topic, the little palate cleanser, because it just got a little too serious. Not serious enough. But some things need to be said. But a little cleanser here, get us on a lighter mood. So I was on Instagram, as I always am, for about maybe 20% of my day, which is bad.
That's crazy.
Like the hours,
it's getting worse. Mine like 30.
But, I came across a video of another podcast. I don't remember the name of, but we will insert the clip, so you'll be able to see that and see who's on it. So pretty much it's a clip with Glorilla, our current favorite rapper, right, Doug?
Y'all disrespect.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? All right, so shorty, no. Shorty that's built like her, they roaches. Those are the ones that I refer to as roaches. Like no funny,
I don't know what's worse. You calling her a roach or other dudes calling her a dude?
She a roach.
That's crazy. But pretty much they were talking about sexual encounters, and they asked her what was the craziest thing that has ever happened?
Wait. He called this a palate cleanser. Like, this is nasty.
I know.
But go ahead. All right, no, go ahead. All right, let's lock it. Let's lock it.
Away from the.
We got a little too tense. Let's listen up, joke around a little bit.
Okay, here we go. Here we glow. Ha.
Oh, God. You ruined it.
Put the buzzer. Put the buzzer sound. I know you gotta edit this, but you better stay true. You want buzz.
I'm about to put crowd laughter in the back of that shit.
I know. I want the boo sound.
Niggas hating. They don't want
to
see young niggas get paid.
What she say? Cause
all right. So they asked her like what her craziest encounter was, and so like I can't get it out. It's just so wild.
Nah, come on. All right, don't make them laugh.
So pretty much, she said that like when they finished and like the dude nut and then they was eating before that. I can't even do it, bro. You gotta insert the clip.
No. I want to know now. I don't know.
I just can't.
They
bro. Just say it.
I'm gonna play it.
I don't even know where that could go.
It
tastes
like
so
steak
pretty
dinner.
much like she took like swallowing nut into a different level of eating nut and said like if the dude nuts on her food, she gonna eat it.
I'm gonna just let this one go. I'm gonna just plead the fifth one. This one I ain't know this her. I lost cross around.
Why
way
you
worse.
plead the fifth? Somebody.
That's nothing. What?
Whoa.
What do you mean?
That's nothing compared to what, Doug? I'm curious.
And this is God's favorite.
I did.
Definitely self-proclaimed.
No. Like I was blind, but now I see. Like I'm good now. Like back then,
But I want to know what do you have that's worse?
No, worse. No. I'm just saying like
not that.
I've done something that's not too far off, and I didn't think it was that crazy.
Don't ask me.
What are you doing?
What?
If it's something that bad, I wouldn't tell nobody.
Nothing crazy. This ain't crazy, right?
We all gotta go.
This ain't crazy, but look, this is when I'm a prefect. I was on Percocets because niggas had surgery. I had a broken collarbone. I was fucked up in life. So I'm down for whatever. Like it's just whatever the fuck is up. So I'm, you know what I'm saying? My mom made turkey burgers and shit. I'm just like, all right. You know, Shorty was my caretaker, so he taking care of a young nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, cool, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And then she was like,
huh? She started eating it up.
She was eating the burger, and she was like, I wonder what like it would feel like if I did that while I'm eating food at the same time. I was just like, mm-hmm. All right.
No. What?
That's as close of an explanation.
There's never been a man or a meal that I've had where I was like, what if I combine the two? Like, but that's funny because I just seen a video on Twitter probably, and she was eating like crab legs. She was eating crab legs and sucking dick. I felt like that was spicy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like you get some of that Old Bay in the
yeah.
Oh. She probably had like a garlic butter type. You trying to figure out why every time you pee, it smells like an Italian restaurant in the bathroom?
No.
I'm just.
Aaron is perplexed. He is.
But
I have never.
I mean, look.
I don't know.
All right, so to get to your topic, I just but
it is people that are actually into that.
No,
food play type shit.
There is a kink.
That's just straight up disgusting.
For everything, there is a kink. Now, dessert is a little different because that's a little sexier, right? That's food.
Just
that's food and sex.
So if it was like a honey bun. With a little extra glaze on it.
I got the glaze.
That's okay.
I got the glaze.
Not that type of dessert. That's a snack. A dessert is like brownie, ice cream.
Honey bun is not dessert.
It's not.
I would call a honey bun. Like, have you ever gone to a restaurant and they on the dessert menu they've had honey bun? Like a house-made honey bun. Well, there might be a market
It might.
for somebody there.
That might be fire though.
Some homemade,
Like a hot ass honey bun with like some ice cream on that shit or some shit. I don't know. That shit
like
might
some
be
like
fire.
I like pecans, like pecan and caramel dressing.
Fire.
Ooh.
I always get
There's a
like
market
big
there.
ass cookies.
But
One cookie
a dessert party don't count though, because it's like whipped cream, strawberries, you know, you make it real sexy. But like you can't like a steak dinner and like a fully loaded baked potato and some broccoli. Like how do you make that sexy? How do you make that sexy? And what happens if you're like did she take a bite of the
Fool. I don't like where this is going. That just sounds
Cause did she take a bite of the burger first and then
Oh, shorty?
yeah, like how she just stuck
We just gotta watch the clip, right?
Oh yeah, pull up.
That's crazy. A turkey burger and some dick. Well, Aaron's face. No judging. That's another rule. No judging.
I can't promise that.
We can't do it. Your face can judge. We'll let your face judge. You can't judge outwardly.
It's gonna be
out loud.
What's fun, bro? I'm set up for it, bro.
I'm dead. A turkey burger and some dick.
I'm gonna edit this whole part out, but yeah.
I have to say about nasty too. You think if people were like, if I had to say about Glorilla and Bad, she is nasty. I feel nasty. Like I do some shit that I never heard of. Like what? I need examples. Okay, I say I do drink nut right. Yeah, everybody swallow. Okay.
Already
I don't like how she said drink.
Drink nut. Think about it.
Swallow.
Drink nut. But I'm looking forward to it.
I think she's so cute.
So corny to me.
She look alright, yeah.
Boy, he's
Oh,
I'm
brother.
scared. It's some weird shit. But okay, some bitch we just got done eating right. Don't worry about it. No, just you too far in now. This is Alright, so first we got done eating, then we had sex right out. And some food, and I'ma still eat it. So if you been know that none of my food I'ma eat.
She said that shit so quick and so country. That's real.
I mean, it's so.
If people were like, if I had to say about Glorilla and Bad, she is.
I'm sorry.
Doing some nasty, like I do some shit that I never.
I'm sorry.
Like what? Examples.
I'm so sorry.
I'm deep. Alright, you got good
Aaron
swipe,
looks
man. I'm good,
so.
man. I'm good, man.
Aaron looks so disgusting.
Crazy as fuck, bro.
I'm sorry.
If a girl told me to do that, I would.
You wouldn't do it? Honestly.
I
You would do it.
I didn't say that.
That's
You would totally do it.
Question.
I would do it.
Would you ever
But
talk
I
to her
look
again?
at her crazy though. Like, I would look at her like.
What if it was your girl? Would you
Because
break
like
her?
some stuff like that, it's
Okay.
just like
If my girl would do a shot,
you gotta be like some kinks you build up to.
I would just look. Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So
I
it's
would
like,
look
so
at her.
what
If it's,
have
all right,
you-
so look, if it's my,
What have you been through?
if it's,
That you eat.
because that means that you did this before.
Yeah, this can't be
What
your
other
first
food?
time.
You're not putting my nut on no bagel bites. Like, you gotta
Man, I got these pizza rolls. They're a little dry. Can you
Oh,
come
I'm
help
gonna
me
be
out?
hot. No,
Like
that's crazy.
Oh, my face hurts. That's
it's like,
wild.
and then Shawty, you just imagine Shawty feeding you. And she take fruit out your diet so it'd be a little bit saltier for her fries and whatnot.
No.
And then
Oh my god. Wow. Well, no,
I
that's
just can't.
that's
It's
something.
just too much to think about.
That's something right there. That's something.
Okay, all right. So I gotta put a disclaimer. I meant to put this disclaimer at the beginning of the shit. It's just jokes. It's all comedy. Like this is not like this ain't serious.
None of this is real.
I just joke.
This is not real. Don't.
You
None of
serious?
this is real.
I just joke.
I judge. But yeah, he jokes. It's
I just-
jokes. It's jokes.
Yo, he
all-
definitely judges.
It's all
He's
comedy.
judges.
Look, I'm not. I plead the fifth on everything.
This
I
is the
ain't do
second time.
nothing.
Third
Captain
time.
I'm just talking.
I didn't judge you the first time.
He lied to. Because I called him Captain Judge. He's talking about the first time we met. He ain't judged me. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Probably in the car
Your
light.
face, you
That's
can't
lying.
help it when he went downstairs.
In the car light.
This is crazy. All right, Aaron. What's the nastiest thing that you've done or has
Why are
happened?
we skipping?
I have a curveball. I didn't know that was about to happen.
I thought we was answering the question. That's why you wanted to bring it up. We answering it.
Oh,
Doug gave his. He said
I
he was going
did.
to edit it out, but he's not going to. He was going to leave it right where it's at.
But you gotta go.
He's going to leave
It
it
was
right
my
there.
topic. You gotta go.
Oh, me? What is? Oh.
I gotta think
all
of
of
it.
this?
With the Uno reverse.
What is all of this bashfulness happening?
Oh, so that's
Because
how
I
you
don't
do
have
it.
no problems talking about mine. Mine is funny. Mine is hilarious.
I'm 30. I'm grown.
Mine is kind of cool too when you
got
really
it.
think about it.
A lot
I got a
of
few.
religious clergy in my family.
Yeah, my
that
daddy.
I hope don't
my daddy a
see
minister.
this. So I have to think of the cleanest situation I'm in.
Parents and other
I'm
family
about to
members,
say,
if
it's
you
just
see
jokes.
this, don't
What?
watch it.
It's just jokes.
Yeah,
That's what I see.
because it's not real.
We just make up
But
jokes, bro.
so let's see. Not nasty, but funny. I don't. Funny.
Just like how I play Never.
Oh, alright, so boy, I got a funny story.
Okay, well,
But-
wait.
You can get your shit first.
I'm gonna do. So the funny one is real fast. So, I was like a teenager, and me and my boyfriend at the time we was doing it, and he pulled out. And fun fact about me, I have a unusually deep belly button for whatever fucking reason, but I do. It's just it's very odd. But he pulled out, right, and so you gotta go to the location that's most convenient at the time, which happened to be my belly. However, when he finished, he managed to get it perfectly in my belly button. Like it wasn't anywhere else. Like my belly button looked like a bowl of milk after you eat all the cereal out.
We didn't need the pussy. He did.
Like I swear to God, like.
And now I'm thinking of the one Cheerio that you can't get on this.
So in my brain, it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch though, but I'm just like, that's crazy. Because I'm just like a visual learner, so when you say shit, I be seeing the shit like, come on, my nigga, I need to see that shit, bro.
And that was the hardest cleanup of my life. Like I could not. You would think it was convenient, but no. Like it was okay. So that one was just funny. But the nastiest thing that has probably happened to me. So
that wasn't even the nastiest?
That was just funny. I thought that was funny.
I'll just give y'all a funny one.
Let me embrace the chair.
But this, okay, so I mean, I don't know if it's disgusting, but it was nasty for me. It's kind of funny after the fact. But yeah, so again, my boyfriend at the time, older teenager at this point, boyfriend at the time. So giving him head, doing my thing, and it's like I don't want to say this part, but I have to say this part to explain. So he was about to finish or whatever. So I put it all in there, right? I put it all in my mouth, okay? This part you have. And the only reason I have to say that part is because to explain the situation. So as that's happening, you already know this story. So as that's happening, right? He finishes, and I happen to need to take a breath at the same time. So as he's finishing, and your nose and your throat are connected. So as he's finishing, I'm inhaling, and
I think I already know.
it had to come out somewhere, right? It could be my mouth at that point in time. And so it literally came out my fucking nose onto his pelvic area. Oh my god. And so yeah, I was once again
so bad.
But no, real shit, that hurt. It hurt. If you've ever somehow managed, because I also did that before, I've thrown up out of my nose before. If you've ever had that happen, it hurts. So imagine, don't imagine, but in my situation, that shit.
Nose throw up though? You throw up out your nose?
Because you're choking.
No
you're
fucking way.
You never? That shit hurts. Yeah.
Boy,
I was a kid. That shit was terrible.
Dying.
And when it happens you're choking at the same time. So now I can't breathe. I still have dick in my mouth. Let's clarify that point. There's still a penis in my mouth. I'm puking out of my fucking nose. I'm about to die. Yo, that was it. So that was for me. That was the nastiest. Actually nasty, not freaky. Actually fucking nasty. I've never done that again. By the way, that's never happened to me before. Since that time, learned my lesson.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Mine, I'm just gonna use. It's
You got that many, huh?
It's actually no.
Mr. Holodex.
I guess yeah, it's my first time, so this is like the scariest slash like it's funny at the end. All right, so I'm in high school, and I had like a girlfriend, and like we were both in. I'm not gonna go into detail, but pretty much, yeah, like too much.
Like if you trying there, I'll bleep it out though. But whatever.
Big booty joint, like. But I wasn't. We were in a relationship. I wasn't just in there because you know I'm fat, but yeah. So like we decided that like we wanted to finally and me talking of a game that I didn't have at the time because I never done it before.
Okay.
All niggas is never we was never virgins. Like that's that.
It never happened.
In the 3rd grade, I was telling no.
That's wild.
And so like I was just getting myself deeper into a situation that I didn't know nothing about. I didn't have to talk. I did know a little something. Them HBO specials. them HBOs after
Real
dark
sex.
drinks.
Hey, put that shit on HBO Max.
Fucking
Put them on HBO
Love
Max.
Cove.
We're showing our age.
Bro, fool, you put that on one channel, then you put Cartoon Network on like last, so you hear like one noise.
I'm already sharp.
Like the Samurai Jack.
But that was your knowledge base.
Yeah, pretty much. I had to go off of that. And then whatever I could find on YouTube. So, but no.
That's what YouTube they used to have some shit on there. It was some shit on there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so like we had a mutual friend who lived like right next to the school, so you can just walk around to that joint, and then so we asked him if we can come over, and then like we would just chill in the basement, and so like we went to the basement and it was just us down there, and then we did what it do, put the condom on, and so like my dumb self. Like because I had a condom on, I was okay to not pull out. And then I bust, right? And I pull out, that drink was broke. I was so scared, bro.
You was about to be one of them.
Bruh.
You can get pregnant
I was
the first
literally praying to God. I said, I'll never do it again.
Doug about to ask you a question.
No.
I got two questions.
He want to know
No. But you really supposed to pull out when you have a condom on? That's crazy.
I mean, if you want to be like, sure, yeah.
I didn't think you were supposed to.
That's
what it's for.
You don't have to.
All right, question 2. You still use condoms now?
No. No. I've developed a game.
Niggas. And then they touched and agreed on it. My God.
That's for church.
You at least supposed to.
You only touch and agree in church.
The reason is
you're supposed to lie for the people.
The reason it's different for me though is because usually when I'm with like someone like a sexual partner, it usually ends up turning into a relationship anyway. So I mean, like maybe the first 1 or 2 times it's gonna be a condom because I ain't finna just catch nothing and catch and release. No, hell no.
Not you was about to be one of them. This is my first time having sex.
Yeah.
I got a baby on the way.
I mean, like, it ended up not happening. I don't even know how it didn't happen, but I was praying real hard, and I told God I wouldn't do it again.
For men that don't like to use condoms, y'all should figure out how like a menstrual cycle works. I promise it's going to be to your benefit. We can't get pregnant whenever. Like that's not how that works. There's a window, and it's some days before and some days after. But also, semen can live in you for like 3 to 5, 3 to 7 days, something like that, something crazy.
Ridiculous.
That's something I learned like last year. Very scary. So even if you don't do it on the ovulation time, they can still be in there having a good time.
And then, like, the crazy part was it wasn't quiet. Like, I had to try to keep it quiet the whole time.
Thrashed to join this man's basement.
And then my whole time was just like thinking, like, you got to shut the hell up so we can hear if somebody's coming back. Oh my God.
Cause
it is so like we went through the whole sexual emotions. We went through the oh my God, you came in me, and like we leave and we're walking up the steps and like we're like you can just tell, you can smell it, you can see the sweat still there, and
you got we just had sex eyes too.
And then so we open the basement door and the dining room is right there. You can probably already tell where I'm going with that. We look at it. We look up. It's the whole family eating dinner. Bro got little sisters, the mom and dad, everything, and they all just look at us like
heathens.
I don't even want to finish this story.
I don't think I would have ever had sex again. I ain't never been caught. I've never been caught. I have never been caught. And
the thing is, like, almost every time we've ever had sex, we got caught.
That shit's stressful, bro.
I've never been caught by my parents. And I can't even say that I've ever been caught by my friends, because if they caught us, it was on purpose. Like, cause they knew they knew what type of time we was on. They knew.
Like it was one time we were in school. And, like,
I would have threw up.
We were in like one of the school closets, and then Dan opened the door when we closed out the door.
Shout out to Dan. Oh, brother.
What?
Almost caught us.
Never.
And then one time at her uncle's house, at her house, her uncle was there. Almost caught us.
Oh my God. I'm still
He only caught us. He only caught me running away.
Off the family dinner entertainment.
Crazy.
Dog.
They got dinner.
It was just so quiet. They were just looking at us like.
No, I need to know the rest. Like what they say. I was like, they kicked you out.
I don't even want to try to remember it because it's just so embarrassing.
They kicked y'all out. I know.
I'm getting hot.
Nigga grinning.
Sheesh, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I got caught like 1.5 times, 2.5 times. Now I think about it. Like only one of them is like really like funny. The other two are just like bullshit. But the one joint, I think I might have told it. I might have told it before. Like,
I might
have told it before. I don't remember.
That's
but
crazy.
I'm gonna abridge the story. So long story long, my dad used to work for ADT and he used to install security systems and shit. So he had like window sensors and door sensors and shit everywhere. So what I would do, like if I knew my shorty was gonna come over, I would just open the window before he got home from work. So like he didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then she came over, she would rattle the bush and shit, and then I would like open the window, and then she would come in. But this one day I was going crazy. Like I was crazy, and it was like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I think nobody was awake. I hear my dad come up the steps, see the light come on in the hall. Shorty jumped in the closet. I just laid in the bed, like, and then you know what I'm saying. I like hear the light switch like from my brother's room. It's like next door. They came in my room next. And I had like a big ass like storage tub in front of the door to like block it off. Like I don't know. And that gave it up. Like that was like the indicator to go check it out, I guess. And then he walked in that bed and I tried to act sleep. Bro. I closed out. Turn the lights off. Man, dog, like next thing I know, I got my eyes closed, something touched my face. I grabbed it with my eyes. It was her bra on the floor. I was like, damn. And my dad was like, he's like, damn, did the bitch jump out the window? And I was just like, nah.
Shout out to Papa Angela.
She in the closet.
She right there.
She was like, hi, Mr. Anderson.
Wait, but she probably was hiding behind your clothes because she had been.
She was butterball still.
Hey, that's well. I've never.
That shit was funny. That shit was funny.
Never.
I'm asking my next time I talk to I'm asking my dad if you remember that shit.
I never had to sneak nobody in my house. I had one boyfriend in high school, and yeah, my mom was one of them moms. My boyfriend could spend the night, sleep in my room. Mm-hmm. Now my stepfather would be like, oh, you know, and it wasn't just like whenever he felt like it. His mom worked. She's a nurse. She actually is still a nurse. She was working overnights like 4 minutes around the corner from the house. So, and they shared a car, so he would have to pick her up from work. So instead of having to come all the way from where he was at, he would stay there. But at first it was like, oh, he could just sleep on the couch, and then it was like, oh, you can sleep in the bed. And my stepdad was like, oh, put a shoe in the door and then close it, right? Because it's cracked. And then he would come and he would remove the shoe and he'd close the door. Like, not being here doing nothing. Well, we're not doing nothing. Bust down. Oh, sorry.
Your topic.
Sorry.
Crazy.
But yeah, speaking of nasty, I love having this conversation with me. Y'all about to squirm. I'm so excited. So, in news today, there was a situation, you know, with a particular person's OnlyFans video getting leaked of his booty hole. It was a booty hole. And whatever about him posting it, whatever. Mind your business, live your life. But apparently with the like caption on the video, the clip said is like, come eat it, or like come like something insinuating like eat his ass, right? So I have a question. And this topic, no, look, this not even about that boy, but that man's heart. But I'm really curious. Like, this topic has come up so much for me in the past like couple of weeks. What really, and based off the men y'all know and all of that, like, what is y'all stance on getting y'all ass ate?
All right, look.
I'm not done.
I know niggas personally that be like, yo, like, I'm cool with catching a Remy. And I was like,
why would you call it that? Don't ever call it.
Because he said the Remy Ma.
Oh.
He was there when he said it too. You was at G-Berg on the field when he was like, ain't nothing wrong with a little Remy Ma. You was still, no, you was still running routes. Damn. Somebody said it. I ain't no op, but yeah.
Oh my God.
He said, ain't nothing wrong with a little Remy Ma. Me personally, it's not my bag. I don't knock anybody whose bag it is.
Okay, so let's say you getting the nastiest, sloppiest head of your life. Like, she got everything in her mouth.
I don't even want the dribble to go down here.
He said this is a no-fly.
Boom. When that happens, it's not the best of situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do try to clench my shit as tight as I most possibly can. Like, no funny. But sometimes you really just sitting in the puddle. Like, you just like, fuck. Like, she's really slobbing on my shit. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. So you just gotta. So you like. You just gotta wade in the water. I'm cool. Nah.
You think it's a forever thing? No, wait. What's your answer? I can tell by you. You look so disgusting.
Nigga, last Tuesday.
What you mean? That's crazy.
It's a no for you.
I'm a no, bro.
Really?
I don't know. I mean, like, I'm a type of person that wants to experience life, but there's just a limit to things that I can't do. It's just like, it's just things that are off limit forever.
Okay. Cool. So, but do you know people that, like, know men who, like, enjoy getting their ass ate? I mean, apparently you know somebody, you just don't know.
He was there, but he wasn't.
You just don't know that he eat ass, so don't drink after nobody. I mean, he get his ass ate. But
oh, you know, catch me drinking after nobody.
But nobody else other than that.
There's only one other nigga that I would think of that would try that shit. In the group chat. Like, whoa.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
That nigga, wow.
Too fragile.
So wild boy.
Masculinity is a little too fragile.
Alright. Yeah.
Because, like, something like that is for a man who's masculinity, or like, if they just into that, but like their masculinity has to be something strong.
Like, my shit is intact, but it's really just not my bag. Like, as a nigga that use wet wipes, I usually use tissue.
I was gonna say, I think for some men,
like, I can't.
If for real, it's like, girl, do you know what the hell go on?
And like,
for real, like, you know.
Yo, if a nigga who really be shitting some bricks, like,
girl, you knew.
Nigga, that's in the toilet bowl.
You would thought you was an Australian snake coming out your
tail.
I'm saying no for your benefit. I promise.
But like, if dudes, like, hygiene is as bad as some women say, like, and they say they do that,
I just had the wildest thought, but I can never verbalize it.
It's just like, yeah, you can. It's just a joke.
It's just a fucking joke.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can't say it. If I was in this dark, I'd be red. Like, did you like? Like, do you like get the shape up first? You know what I'm talking about? Like,
so
wait,
that's
what?
funny. So what's interesting? Did he shave his asshole? Is what
like
he's
you
asking.
get the shape up down there. Like, I didn't want to say it like that, but
I mean, there are like, I mean,
yes.
I have heard of like women shaving, like, well, they're most likely like in a committed relationship where this happens, but like,
you would let a woman shave you?
No, but like the woman where the areas where he can't see or can't get, that's what she's doing. Like she's shaving.
But
give me a ball fade.
I would say, no. I mean, like everything exists on the spectrum, right? Like some men have really hairy asses. Like it's true. At this point, y'all, we grown. You know it.
But it's just like hearing some sentences. It's crazy.
It is because women, we don't grow hair on like.
I didn't wake up today expecting to hear.
I've seen a lot of women like.
You said women don't what?
Grow hair on their asses like men do. Like men will have their leg hair, like that shit will look just as thick and consistent on their backside as it is on their legs. Like that shit is crazy.
I got a confession.
You shave your legs?
I shaved one leg.
Oh, because you got the tattoo.
He
felt sexy though. Don't let him lie. He felt sexy. He had no hair on his legs.
He shaved it after?
No, like yeah. So now no, I had to before to get tatted. And every once in a while, I'll just cut the hair off it just so it can like flourish and all of it. You know what I'm saying?
But he felt sexy.
That's different.
But I was in the bed like this. I was like,
soft as shit.
cool.
It's soft as shit. But yeah, but there are also men who don't have a lot. Like, okay, y'all have been with females, and females haven't always been waxing or shaving their behinds. So you have seen some hairy behinds when you was giving back shots, and you full of shit, and you done seen some not so hairy ones. So men, it's not no different for men. But I don't think most men like go to like shave it before.
That's your question.
I never liked when he said that.
All right, so boom, right?
I said no.
But it's not crazy.
I said no, right?
Alright, so alright. You old enough, you know what I'm saying? We're in the same line of work. We do the same shit for a living, right? You're at the age now, you know what I'm saying? You got employees that's younger than you. Like a nigga was born in like 02, like now was like ready to scream. Right? So I think it was 05 was the youngest nigga, but whatever. Right? So these niggas that's like the next niggas, these niggas are crazy. These niggas listen to like NBA Youngboy during sex. These niggas is
who is doing that?
Niggas is different. Alright, so boom, right?
I feel sorry.
So boom, right? I like talking to my young niggas at work, like my little young bops. They keep my soul young.
Oh my god.
Or they keep my soul young. And this nigga right, he be like, yeah, I tell you bitches call me Luffy, call me this, that, and the third, right? I'm like, alright, cool, I fuck with that. That's swag shit. We walk in there, right? Whatever. And then bitch call me Lil Kage. But you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, like these hoes, we disrespecting these hoes, da da da. I'm like, I was like, what you mean, guy? He was like, so I'm like, I'm hitting. This is exactly how he said it to me, right? This is exactly he clocked out from work. He was wearing a little white beater. Like he was about to hop in a whip, right? And I was like, look, I get behind a bit like these, and then like y'all, I bend her over. I'm going crazy. I'm like, I'm just like, all right, okay, isn't it crazy? And he was like, step my foot over, put on that bitch face, and keep going. I was like, yo.
You said, oh, like.
You put your foot on these hoes' faces? That was the question. That was really the question. Like, you really be like.
It's just
jokes, Aaron. It's just jokes. It's just jokes.
Fact, it's just jokes, man. It's just comedy. It's just comedy.
It's like, you know, you gotta do something different. And sometimes women are into different things. You know, and then bad shots, they don't get boring. But you like to try something new every
now and then.
Like a little spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
What's that shoe wear?
It depends on the shoe.
What's that?
10.5.
What size shoe do you wear and
11.
foot on bitch's face?
10.5.
10.5, about a solid 10.5.
I'm not slapping these 13s off of no girl head, bro. Like, it's up. It's not a joke.
And listen, okay, like, I'm down for, we can have a little fun. We can say some wild stuff. That's fine. But I promise you, if you feel inclined to put your foot on my face.
You have a foundation on your foot.
Bruh. And just for that, I should rub my face right across your goddamn sweater. I should rub my face right down the arm of your damn sweater. But if he ever felt inclined to do that, like, I promise you, you're not leaving alive. Like, you're tripping. What?
I love these young kids, bro.
Immediately.
Different.
That's crazy.
He live home with his parents.
I don't even like feet, bro.
These kids, man. They be these high school niggas. She's in high school talking crazy.
Like, she don't love her. Let me show you. She don't. It's not the way she love herself.
All right, so
I have a follow-up. Some of them like being disrespectful.
I know it's a kink.
I have a follow-up question though. So boom, right? You said, all right, you be putting your foot on with your faces. You fuck with your socks on?
No.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
Because first of all, I'm most likely going to be in my bed. I don't get in my bed with socks on.
Look. All right. Okay. All right. Look, I'm about to get vulnerable. I'm getting vulnerable. I keep my socks on during sex. Like, if it's not with my girl, if it's with my girl, then socks is a little cool bet. But if I got my socks on, I'm still guarded. Like, that's my last line of defense. Like, because I still got my wall.
I just want to say, he's been saying this for years, and that's how I know it's true. That's how I know it's true.
If you get hit with your socks on, he's not really feeling you. It just, you know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
But if I take these socks off,
that's it. You're in
if I'm wiggling these hoes,
my toes stretching and free.
I fuck with you the long way.
Wow.
No funny, bro.
Do I have one of those? I don't know if I do.
Oh. There's one chick wouldn't take her bra off.
What?
That's because
she must got hair.
Funny nipples. It was probably funny. One with a rectangle, one with a circle. Right. Ariel was different, like a PlayStation controller. Like, what the fuck? Dude. Damn.
Wow. It's the square Ariel. I gotta get the visual out my head.
That shit, hey, man. They're not all the same. They're not all the same, bro.
You got the pepperonis and salamis.
Jesus Christ. My God. Oh, God.
Oh, shit, son. I'm dead as fuck.
It's cool. New insecurities unlocked. Just check your areola.
Check your shit. Yeah, bro. Before you send them things, for that bitch say attachment 1 image. Like, you better know what the fuck them things is hitting for first.
Can you stop?
Like, what the fuck?
Oh, my gosh. No.
Yeah, don't get me started.
I don't think I have. I don't know. I mean, the bra one, though, that can be for a lot of different reasons.
Tell you, I'm not letting that rock.
But
Saggy boobs,
I'm grown
insecure
now.
women.
I'm grown now. That shit come on.
Yeah, at that point, I mean, he knew what you look like when he slid in the DMs. So just take it off. Just take it off. But I don't have one of those. Like, if I'm like having sex with somebody, something that's like this, how I know. That's not true. That's not true. I don't give the full performance.
I never believe in giving the full performance on like the first couple go rounds. Like the first 2 times, I'm giving you straight
so petty
mid.
Oh my God, I'm glad I didn't say that.
Now, I'm talking about now.
You was
back then. Now, you know, I believe
throwing every trick in the bag.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Huh? Nothing.
All right, back then I would just go crazy all the time. But now I'm a firm believer in give mid first,
and then
until you can determine whether or not this girl is crazy. Because the last thing you want is to like really like
give a crazy girl A+.
You know what I'm saying? And then she crazy for your life.
She busting off your windshields.
Emailing.
Oh yeah, coming up to the job.
Learning the lessons.
Oh. Yeah, you gotta.
Banging on windows and doors. While your real girlfriend's in eyes.
Did you know what you just said? You said real girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
You said real girlfriend.
That's crazy. I'm a girlfriend either. But you know what I meant.
I know
you know
when you the real shorty you fucking with is the spot. Yeah, boy. That what a time to be alive for some people.
Yo, 2020 was a wild year, bro.
For a multitude of reasons.
Wow, when in 2020,
2020, everybody said, yeah, we
Yeah.
stuck.
The ramifications of 2020.
I want to run that back.
What?
2020.
Nah,
No.
I would.
I would.
If I had the opportunity,
I want to run it back.
I would. Fuck, yo. Not the...
No, run it back.
That was a shit year for entrance. Literally,
Oh, man.
from the first 6 days of January
My shit started in December.
until the end of December. I mean, to the very end of December.
December 2019. Like, that's where the shit started.
Yeah.
Sharp
Boy,
ass.
started with a calling off the engagement. First love died. Yeah, first love died. Yeah.
You will hope so.
He is. Yeah, it was just shit going
Next thing
on.
you know, when March rolled around, COVID happened.
Beefing with friends. Woo! Boy, we had a time. That was 2020. I had spinal surgery. November 2020.
Oh, you talking about in the tail? Okay, I'm thinking.
Yeah,
about-
like
and I'm
that
like,
was my
and
like
well, yeah.
all that. No, 2020 could say where's that? Don't y'all drug that?
No, I would still run it back. I would run 2020 back.
I run my freshman year of college back. Without a second
I
thought.
wouldn't go.
You wouldn't go?
I would go to college, but like I would just be my niggas. Like, y'all my friends.
Hey, by the way, we're gonna be friends. I'm not gonna be here, but we're gonna be friends. I don't know how we're gonna make this happen, but we're gonna be
Call me in your party.
friends. that's how we'll make it work.
About this shit.
But yeah, so y'all dang, this and that. It's gonna be some women that
You said what?
How we ended up there.
I don't know, but I'm gonna bring it back. Y'all was just trying not to talk about getting your ass ate.
All right. So boom. Sorry, this is gonna be a lot of shit coming your way. So look, cause you a nigga. Look,
Can't ask me.
You should already.
listen, all right, listen.
Yes.
All right, so boom, right? Say you messing with a shorty, right? First time. Look, bro, you tipsy, she a little tipsy. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all just been drinking a little bit, whatever, right?
I thought somebody was knocking on
Oh, that's
Hell no.
not this hour.
But yeah, shit. You know, it's first time messing with a chick, right? And I can't tell the story without it sounding crazy. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, she get a little aggressive with you.
His face.
All right, so look, like, she got a little, she really, like, tried to, like, put me in a picture. Motherfucker.
You trying so hard to not have to tell the story? This man got fish hooked, okay? He got fish hooked.
Nah, because that sounds
face. Look at his face.
crazy. That sounds crazy. All right, look. All right, so boom, right? So, this is a crazy, I'm about to edit so much of this shit out, bro. All right, so boom, right? She was like, you know, like, give me the little, you know what I'm saying? Like, just give me head a little bit. And I'm like, all right, just straight, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And then she like, kiss nibble bit my thigh. Like I didn't know what was happening, but it was just a lot of shit happening at one time.
Still a little kiss you normally give girls before you.
But it was aggressive. And then no.
He just bite.
Nah.
Chunk.
Look. Next thing you know, like she just scooped one leg. I was like, ah! I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know what was happening to me, so I'm just like, oh. Like my balance is like, oh, right? So then I'm like, all right, okay. Then she go for 2 scoops, the double scoop.
I told you.
Fool, when I tell you, I thought she was about to go.
You have almost zero control there. You can't do
And
anything.
then I thought she was about to start
She was
shoulder
going-
pressing my
she
shit.
was going right through.
She was about like dog.
Do that thing.
Nigga, I've never engaged my core quicker in my life, nigga.
I want
Crazy
to
as fuck.
shout out whoever you may be. Shout out to you, man, because
Hypothetically,
you go after what you want. You go after what you want.
Gusto.
You didn't care at all, not even a little bit. She said,
I don't know, bro. Look,
she eat coochie. I don't know if you know that. But she eat coochie.
That was like 20 years ago.
She eat coochie. She definitely do. Whoever you are, I know you do.
Yeah,
Because ain't no woman out here naturally fish hooking no man. Like that is not a part of our playbook.
Why did I bring that up? Why did I bring that up?
Because you was going to ask him.
No, you wasn't. You should have just.
I don't have a favorite.
All right, so
Between
both-
the
all right,
two
so-
of y'all. No, you both.
This nigga's crazy. Anyway, so when Shawty tried to like just fold you like a pretzel, like Auntie Aaron's pretzels, like
that nigga got folded up. Would you let her? For real? Like, but look, okay.
you never got to see her again, never got to talk to her again. Like, you just.
But also,
it's really bad.
take out of it like the visual you're seeing in your head, and just think about the experience, right? Like, cause with Doug, like you had some control in that situation.
Oh, for sure.
Cause you could have did her face dirty, not dead, but you could have did her face dirty as hell. Essentially, that's what she wanted. She wanted you to like.
IP man, that journey.
You did. Yeah,
Oh,
she was trying to take dick to the face. Like that's what she wanted from you.
Crazy.
Yeah, like straight to the. She didn't want nothing. She's right there.
Would you mess with a dominatrix?
You let him answer the first question.
That's a different.
He already answered it without answering it.
Yeah, no.
Go
You wouldn't.
a dominatrix? You should go this. But
I
also,
would be
in
intrigued.
fairness,
I mean-
and this is not to shade nobody. You're not that much younger than us, but like in that way, what I've seen is like a lot of people who are still in like their 20s. It's a lot of stuff on the no list, and then like as I've seen these people get older, they're like, yeah, I know I said I would never do that, but I might.
I've never done it before, but it's intriguing because it's like I feel like this don't sound weird, but like in my life, I feel like a lot of my life is me telling other people what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like somebody being like, no, nigga, you.
I mean, like, I like aggression.
So you want a girl to be like, yeah, nigga.
You ain't gotta get like whipped and tied
Like,
up.
is it? I mean, I'm gonna look at her like, you better watch your tone.
He said,
Oh, that's a party. Now we can have some fun.
But look, you better watch your tone. I lean in because I want to.
But I'm
I
doing
look
it.
in like 3 years.
But
so
like-
Nah, I walked in this bitch room. She had rope, and
What did you say?
you would not let yourself get tied up either.
Fuck no, that's scary.
I would.
What?
Man, I feel like my heart would start beating too fast.
Sometimes like not being in control. Like sometimes like shit like having like that's like out of my control. Just kind of like adds like a thrill to it, kind of.
Yeah.
You gonna fuck around and somebody go for 2 scoops on this thing.
But
like-
seriously, that's wild.
Yeah.
Like
I don't really mind being tired as long as I have a little wiggle room.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, you know, that's why like kink play is, you know, it's on a spectrum. Like you have to. There's some people that want full, like go full, no stops. Like, but yeah, it's
Nah,
like,
stop.
But I have to be able to flip the control to in my favor at the like.
then you could.
I would consider. I think one time I was like blindfolded, but it was just like
That's as
shit.
far as you go.
Like she tied my hands, but like
You
it
could
was
get
like
out
I
of
could
it
like
if you
get
wanted
out of that
to.
shit. Like she knew that, so it was just like for like we going crazy, I'm talking about.
That's funny.
But like
It just.
I was terrified.
But like an aggressive woman, sometimes you know, like they tell you to do something, or like they just like take control, like she right or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Picky's
she did it. Oh yeah.
I don't do like the. I mean,
But like not on. I mean,
I got some
you
stuff
touch the
on
neck. It's you asking for a demon
The
to
neck?
come out. But
my-
like
It's on y'all neck.
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
I do.
I don't like that shit. I gotta be at work. I gotta go to work in the morning.
That's almost like a push to start button for me. She go for the neck.
You got
It's just
remote
like,
stuff.
Ooh,
It's
That's
on.
I can't. I don't like that shit.
You
like-
should. You gotta give up control.
But it's like, bro, like I go to work.
No, not the neck. Not
And then
that.
no,
mean,
like
I
people
know
look
that.
at
Oh,
me
don't give me
do
no
it.
hickey. I'm too fucking grown for the police.
That's what I'm
to do that.
saying. Like,
And then
I
don't
mean,
because
I kind of mastered it. How to be able to do that, but not leave it
this
hickey.
nigga do that at work.
it's so stupid. But
No, bro, that's why I hate that shit.
No, you guys.
That's the one I don't like. I don't mark my body like.
No, I don't. I'm not big on the hickeys no more. That. But you gotta switch it up a little bit.
I'd be down. Look, not like I'm saying. I'll be down.
Because I don't.
A shawty being like, look, nigga, when you get home, take them drawers off.
Because it's like
she just sitting there like this.
It's different ways. I mean, I have my ways that I like implement it, but not because I don't really be feeling like I just tie you up and fucking handcuff. My damn headboard don't even got nothing to handcuff you to. Like, relax. But it's other ways to have fun in that way. Like I'll be like I'm about to do this thing, and if you touch me at any, I'm stopping. Stop. I'm off. I'm getting off of you. Die. Like the bed sheets. What bed sheets? Cause you can't touch me. Oh yeah, we grab everything. It's hands everywhere. Cause you can't touch me. It's a lot of fun. And it for prolonging the situation and not making it like we're having sex and then it's done. It's like, because people fuck, you're gonna grab, especially for most men. If she's on top, you're gonna grab her. You don't have a choice. You're gonna lose your mind. Then you lose, and she gets off. So yeah, that's how I like make things interesting. Yeah, because it's like we could come in here, we could do what we always do, and then we be done. Like that's cool, but like
it gets old.
Have you ever had bad sex before?
Yes, I've had sex.
Was it your fault?
Ooh,
It's
that's a good. Wow, that's a very area
That's
answer
wild.
too. That's
He's 25.
That's an answer in area too.
When I was 25, like, I had super dick. Like, I was God almighty with dick. I'm 30 now.
I'm pretty confident. It's not a shot at y'all personally.
I'm ready. I've had some.
But
yeah, that's great.
I won't be offended because you're wrong. Ever.
Men, in general, if you were to go back and talk to the women that you slept with during that time, they probably
said it was trash. The ones that
I'm not gonna say it was. They'll say it was trash.
No,
they'll probably tell you it wasn't.
But the ones that we thought was trash.
No, if you text all the women you slept with during your super dick period and ask them if they felt the same, we're
not gonna do this.
But what I'm saying, no,
because like you.
I mean, I guess some of the women that existed during that, I don't know all of them. I know some that
you know enough of them. That's
I know enough of them.
My nigga report card, alright. Like,
yeah.
My nigga might be on the honor roll for like no funny.
But also, the bitches was gone off you though. They were gone off you. But yeah, men track record isn't as flawless as they be thinking that it is.
I'm turning lesbian straight, bro.
That's not how that works.
That's exactly how
that works. If she
Child's favorite.
What lesbian? In college? That wasn't no lesbian.
What was she doing before she met me?
Just cause she was.
What was you doing before she met me?
Fucking bitches and niggas.
But like
niggas fought out. Like
she was just straight. And then when she left,
immediately before you. Okay, fine. But yeah, men like, and I'll admit I have, and I'm not. I stopped doing that. But yeah, I used to lie to men. Like, was it good? Mm-hmm.
Me lied too.
Sure was.
Who lied?
Definitely was.
Who lied?
You. I dare you to sit right here and lie to my face like that. I dare you. I dare you. Yeah. Okay. Got you together real quick. Thanks.
Edit.
Oh God. No. Yeah.
Ooh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, but.
Nah. All right. Boom. Retracted.
Okay.
My bad. I lied. I be lying. Or I have lied.
Hear that, Lord?
You trying to drop?
You gotta admit that you ain't perfect first. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, no, I've definitely like.
But I don't be like, if they ask me, I'm still lying.
Yeah, they. It's really. I just had this conversation with a friend. Like,
it's me. It's not you. It's me.
Because how do you? There are obviously ways that you can like tell somebody that sex is bad, like without being like, "Oh, your sex is trash." Like, obviously, that's not going to be well received by most people. So there's ways to do it, but I feel like the end all be all is like I don't think it feels good to hear like, damn, I thought I gave a hell of a performance. But apparently, I failed the test, the whole fucking test.
All right. Would you rather a starfish? You know what a starfish is, right?
She just laid down.
Nope.
You just laid out.
Because he's innocent.
Okay,
He's
so
trying to hold to
that's
that.
fine.
We've
You were
heard
just
otherwise.
talking about.
Yes, every time he said it. Put the sound in.
That's all for jiggers.
All right, so we rather a starfish, somebody just laying there, versus somebody that's like so doing too much.
Starfish. Cause like I don't know, even like that's already like trying like rhythm being off it just makes me want to stop.
Don't. You want to stress this way out.
Like, you know, just let me take care of this, cause
Y'all the same
you
person.
gonna mess it up for the both of us if you keep doing what you're doing. Just leave it.
Get off.
This is why I
Get
feel
off
like
me.
everybody should have like talk about sex, because it'd be some funny stories, man.
Fool.
That's funny. Not the rhythm is off, dude.
Yeah, no. I would rather a starfish. Because even if the joint is like it feel good, you can
get
mitigate
your-
a starfish. You can. Bet I'm gonna pretzel your ass. What do I?
Do what I need to do. I would
Hold
rather,
your
in
arm.
male form, I would rather a starfish too. Because a nigga doing too much, it hurts. Like, so yeah, I would rather, yeah, because then I just make it work for myself. Go about my business. But if you, and then, like, don't, like, how many times you gonna flip, like, get off of me? I've been in that situation. It's really not fun. Like, it kills the whole mood. Coochie just dry up. It's nothing. It's nothing left. I'm sorry. I have nothing to offer you. I have nothing to offer you. Dang. Not to do too much. I guess girls be trying to
Is it my turn again? Time to
give
go?
their best performance. No.
Save it.
What does that sound?
Him seeing his watch.
Dying. But
Because you gotta be up at.
I'm off tomorrow again.
Oh, no, yeah, you switched. I forgot. You switched. But.
I'm in the bed. So it's my turn? My turn?
Mhm.
Topic
What
wise?
you got? What you got?
So this one is like totally off everything that we was talking about beforehand. This is just like
Good.
some shit that's just like, you know what I'm saying? Something that I felt that was like jolly important. Or something that I felt like resonated with me recently, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so Dwayne Michael Carter Jr., like aka Lil Wayne, bro. I don't know, like it just fucking like clicked to me one day. I listened to the God Did verse on the DJ Khaled shit, and he was like dreadlocks face tats, I'm the apex, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying. If you look at like the prototype for most of the southern rappers in general, like it's the face tats, their dreads and shit like that, and I feel like Wayne is like them niggas, like, you know what I'm saying, like they superhero, like, you know what I'm saying, like everybody knows
Like,
Wayne
what didn't Wayne
type
do?
shit, bro. And
Like, I feel like he's broken into, at some point, whether it's just a song or a few songs, like, he's touched almost every genre of music within reason. Like, obviously, he's not going to be in classical, and I don't expect Wayne to be on a gospel song, but you never know. But, like, other than that, like,
Is it called Kurt Franklin?
Well,
hey, that jump slap.
But yeah, like, he, like, because he did, and Wayne came in when he was young.
12,
And
14.
he fucking like, there was a
His
period.
early shit wasn't the greatest.
No.
But I feel like once Carter 2 rolled around, that's when, to me, the insane mixtape Weezy run started. You know what I'm saying? Like Drought 3, motherfucking Dedication.
He
like,
went
oh my
crazy.
God, bro. Like, nobody's beats were safe, bro. Like, sorry for the wait.
What he say? I get on anybody beat and make a part 2.
Yeah. Like, that nigga, like.
And that's the thing, like, I got, so, you know, I'm a Wayne head. Like, I love Wayne. Like, when I got my first iPod full of Wayne. That's all I was listening to walking back and forth to school. It's so funny that we're talking about this today because I was on the bus. I was on the train thinking about this. I was so obsessed with Wayne. He got this one song called "Told Y'all." I used to sit in my class. You know, y'all know.
Probably.
I told y'all. But yeah, I used to sit in my classes and I would literally listen to the song and write the lyrics out. So I would listen to one part and write the bar. And I would play the next part, write the bar. And I had this notebook just full of handwritten Wayne lyrics. So like when people ask me like, how you know like back on my Grizzy, reppin' time, like
those
you know what I'm saying?
Classic, y'all.
Duh, like they're like, how you know?
Do you have a favorite Wayne song?
Favorite Wayne song? No, because I like too many. My favorite Wayne, that's technically it's his song, I guess. The Nuck If You Buck freestyle.
Okay.
That verse, one of the most. It's so crazy because I feel like the line still fits. The line that stuck with me out of that song the most is chef up in the kitchen like what the fuck is a sandwich? We up in the Hamptons like what the fuck is a hammock? I'm like we gotta find middle ground. We need balance. Yeah. Bruh, that still to this like when I used to just listen to his lyrics like I used to just listen to his songs. When I start understanding his lyrics, when I actually started listening to him, I'm like people just talking. I'm like no, he's really talking some shit like. You in the Hamptons chilling with people. You got a chef in the kitchen, some shit that we in the hood. The chef was the mama, our grandmama. Type shit. And we asking for a sandwich. Like, Lord, let me get a sandwich. Chef was like, the fuck is that? A sandwich.
Take this.
But then I'm in the Hamptons and you swinging on this bed blanket thing. The fuck is that? Because I ain't never seen that in the hood. We got porch swings. We got my granny couch that had like 2 different covers over the years because kids keep messing it up.
You said what song again?
No, the plastic.
That's Nuck If You Buck freestyle.
You got a favorite Wayne song?
I can't say a favorite Wayne song, but I mean the one I've been listening to recently is Pistol on My Side.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like that song. Yeah. I like that song. I feel like my favorite Wayne song, he's the best rapper alive or hustler music, depending on my mood. But my favorite Wayne verse is We Taking Over. Like the way he just came, I am the beast, feed me rap dog. The way he just started sliding on that jump, dog, I was just like, nah, this nigga is crazy, son. Like, I would never forget that. That was when niggas was watching like 106 in Park after school and all that shit, like MTV Jams, and we just watching music videos. Like, I just like, wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, dog. Like, I know that verse. I suffered through it. I suffered through a Birdman verse to get to that verse right there. And that would just be paid.
Yeah. But then, and like this, and that, I get why like it's always like the Wayne and Hove conversation because then, but what I'm saying is like when you look at both of them as being, you know, at the top, you also have to account for like the artists that they brought in with them. So like with Wayne, I still remember hearing off his mixtapes lyrics about him just signing Nicki. What was I was just listening to the other day?
Just signed the chick
Nicki Minaj. Yeah, that one. And then the first song that they did was she had sampled. I think it was a Nas beat they had sampled, and that's when she did one of her first songs. One of her first mixtape songs was Wayne. But then he brought in Drake. And I remember, okay, fine, you may not be a Drake fan, but you can't say that when Drake first really broke through the scene.
Because if you Drake and Nicki me, I'm going to Cole and Rihanna you.
I mean, no, I don't. I'm not saying who's better.
Because Jay-Z
broke. But what? I mean, yes, he has Ye and he has Ree.
And Cole.
And J. Cole. Fine. But musically, not name one of them niggas is making money, like music. No, well, okay, fine. If you want to say Kanye is making music,
no, I don't count Kanye.
But
Cole, I mean, you telling me Cole is not making better than J. Cole?
But you're bringing Cole up because he's a personal favorite of yours.
Because he's one of the best. He's the best rapper.
I get. And I'm a Cole fan, and you know that. I'm not saying he's not the best rapper.
Who better than Cole?
But what I'm saying is that on
Who's better than
a
Cole?
societal opinion, when we talk about like Wayne and Hove and what artists they brought up with them, Cole is never a part of that conversation. Because we understand You have conversations. Hold on. You have conversations in your album.
I just want to make sure I understand what you're saying.
You have conversations in your album.
I just want to make sure I understand your point.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah, all right. But
when the conversation has come up on like the Shade Room, when the conversation has come up on like social media platforms, I'm not talking about your algorithm. I'm not talking about the people that agree with you. I'm talking about every time that I've seen this conversation about who has the better artist they brought up. When they bring up Wayne, they talk about Drake, they talk about Nicki Minaj. When they bring up Hove, most people, most of society are only talking about Rihanna and Kanye West.
But
I'm not saying that doesn't.
A lot of people don't, like, I feel like Kanye has grown so much outside of the Jay-Z shadow.
Yeah.
They don't really count Jay-Z as, they don't count Ye as under, like, Jay no more. Like, if you do, you do because you know. They really count Cole, Rihanna, and like the whole Cole tree, like, and then Rihanna, whatever you count, he said Rocky out this.
That is mad. How did that happen? But I say all of that to say like
crazy.
Wayne brought in people who when they and I'm not saying that you keep taking it as I'm saying that Jay-Z didn't, but I'm talking about Wayne's legacy. So, like when Drake and Nicki first hit the scene, like. Yeah, domination, like, and then however many different branches of that you want to, whatever acronyms you want to throw, but when it was like the three of them and they on each other's songs and all of that, like,
no, that was the
crazy.
Best.
That's all I'm getting at.
3-man team I've ever seen.
That was all I was getting at. Is like like, and it was a lot of mixtape era for them too. Like it was a lot of like Drake didn't break the scene. A lot of people knew Drake when he finally got his first like song. But if you were listening to Wayne's mixtapes, you heard Drake. Because he said, I just signed a nigga named whatever, Drizzy Drake Rogers or whatever that line is. And then Ransom, another song, Fucking Love. That's him and I can't remember what I think that's the one where he sang the same little boy used to back on the grassy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that song. That's when I was like, who is that? And then now he's certified lover boy.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like I feel like when Drake came in, I feel like because of who Wayne was, that kind of like boosted. You know what I'm saying? Because he had him like right here, like wherever you saw Wayne, you saw Drake. Wherever you saw Wayne, you saw Nicki. Like so, he had like
absolutely.
He groomed, like he like spoon fed them niggas success pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And everyone they're getting Wayne features for free at this point. Like it's just like whatever they were signed to him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like with Cole, it was a different route. That nigga really had to grind.
You want to talk about J. Cole?
Yeah, because niggas know you try to throw smut on J. Cole shit.
But you didn't hear what I said.
No, I feel like you try to throw smut on
you
my
as a diehard J. Cole fan, obviously when people talk about Hove and his artists, you're going to bring J. Cole. But what I'm telling you is that on like industry level, where
you have to show me that.
What?
That
I will. Okay,
somebody
I'll
more
have to
closely attribute
Rihanna and Kanye West to
to Wayne, more so than Cole to
you are.
Jay.
Hold on, you are a person that is like you're on like Instagram, like you know whatever you. If you come across this conversation, this argument, what have you seen? Because I will say that from what I've never seen. If J. Cole's name was brought up, he wasn't. It was like Kanye and Reed. These are billionaires. Da 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 da. Blah blah blah.
When you talk about that, when you talk about the billionaire circle,
I'm not talking about
thousands.
It's just weird. It's just weird to me because it's just like I see both sides because I've never seen. I rarely see anybody say anything about Cole being under Jay-Z.
Right.
But then on the other hand, like the next day or like the previous day, the words that come out of people's mouth is Cole is like one of the the best rappers.
And I don't.
So
and please understand,
how
like
do you not,
I absolutely
how do you recognize that, but not recognize him
with the other
and where he came up from and all.
But
that's some of what you said too. Is like I think they have a different type of like hype.
Relationship type
But
shit.
yeah, but like behind them, and they had a different. And then realistically, like Cole not for everybody. Like let's just be like the niggas that listen to YB, they're not listening to Cole.
Who?
The people that are listening to Young Boy, they're not listening to Cole.
They might.
Or they might, but more often than
more
not, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not.
Facts.
You have to be a person that's willing to listen to a song beyond just how it like how the beat make you feel or how the words sound on the beat. Like you like to appreciate Cole's artistry, you have to actually listen to his music and understand like he's a lyricist, but he also is telling like he's a storyteller, but he also has jokes, but he also is talking about real shit. Like I have a 2014 Force Hill Drives is still like
classic.
Top one of like
Classic.
top 5 albums for me. Like
Classic.
played through, no skips, good. But when I'm like, that's what I mean. It's just like on a
Might be a skill.
more on a large like when we look at most of the population, like a lot of people aren't bringing Cole, and it's not to say that he doesn't deserve to be there.
Okay.
But it's just that Kanye and Rihanna have hit such a level of stardom that is, I'm not saying whether they deserve it, whatever the case is, but they have hit such a high level of stardom, and
So you're saying in terms of star power,
and that's what I'm saying.
different.
That's why he doesn't get brought up in that same way.
But how about in terms of
maybe contributions too, like
because they also broke out of, and I'm not saying Cole is not doing the stuff that he's doing, but Rihanna has fucking Fenty Savage, she has makeup, she has whatever the stuff she got going on in Barbados, like she has her hands in like shit.
There's 3 things.
and then still
That I can name off the top of my head. If I
still
Googled
doing
it, I'm
something
pretty
about
confident.
making music and how long.
Still, right, and then just dropped the
Okay.
song after like not making music and right, like you said, like has.
That song is mid.
Oh, I don't like it. It was a soundtrack song. That's the only reason why she did it. Like it was
But the
a.
last Black Panther trash soundtrack was kind of fire.
I wasn't, but I'm not a diehard Ree fan either. Like she cool, she make good music, but she has a crazy fucking follower.
Oh, no,
like
fact.
the fucking
They rival.
The
No,
Navy.
rival be like, but it is.
yeah, like
They got a name for him.
and then Kanye I
just wanna know.
he's
Alright, so everybody like this generation's ghosts, you know what I'm saying? Everybody throws the same 3 names for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Or put those in order for me. And after that, we can just end this, and I'm gonna just go to bed because I feel like something makes me mad.
Put it in order for what?
Best to worst.
Based on what?
Your own criteria, because if I lay out in terms of rapping ability.
Oh, then
ability, like creativity, originality, all the other stuff. Like,
Flow, cadence,
Yeah.
lyrical content.
it's more of a preference only because I prefer Cole over Kendrick. I like more of his stuff than I like Kendrick's stuff.
Okay.
Just because like Cole's more likely to like drop something I can like get turned up to. But Drake's like we talking about like Drake's gonna be a bottom. A lot of his stuff sounds the same. Like he ain't talking about nothing. Like I can't think of a song where like
dropping
Drake.
shade about his
Like I
rich
can't.
life and
Yeah, like he talk about his ex-girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? Like he not really. And
Talk about.
I mean I don't fully know his childhood, but he also was a child star in a way. So he potentially broke out of whatever poverty he might have experienced like a little bit sooner than everybody else. But I like his music. Don't get me wrong. Like I have a lot of Drake on my phone. He got stuff I can dance to and turn up to. But if we're talking like actually being what a rapper is like supposed to be, he's at the bottom. Goes at the top for me. Kendrick's. It's real close though.
Same thing. I mean, like I can listen to a Kendrick album. No, a Cole album. Like there, like he'll have songs that you can listen to like more than once.
Yeah.
Like or like maybe even play that joint back. I mean, they all have that, but like Kendrick, it was just like, especially that last joint he dropped. It was just like, okay, I'm listening to this joint one time through, and then maybe listen to maybe a few songs like in '95. Like here and there, but it's just like when you hear it, at least for the first time or second time, because it's like it's just no way you're gonna listen to it the first time and be satisfied with it. It's just always something that you gotta catch on to. But like, it's just like oh cool, that was cool. I heard it.
Yeah.
It's not gonna go on like my everyday playlist. But like he said some real ass shit.
But he done said
some real ass shit, and it's just it's like some of the stuff he's doing is just like some stuff that people don't have, like the entendres, the cadences, you know, like switching up the flow, and then the creativity and all this other stuff. It's just like some people can't really do that, so that they don't deserve to be in the conversation. So
like Drake, I feel like
Cole, Kendrick, and Drake.
My list is the exact same.
Yeah, because I just feel like, and that's, listen.
Can I explain why my shit is the shit?
Oh, go ahead. I feel like.
And I'll explain.
Okay, go ahead.
For me, like, I feel as though I'm really big on what have you done for me lately. Like, your latest outing, like, how is that, you know what I'm saying, stand? Because I feel like if I bump your shit, like, if I listen to your shit, I'll always go in very, like, clear, open-minded, like no bias or whatever, and, like, what I like, what I don't like. And I don't do the whole thing where I just add a whole project anymore. Like I add only the songs I want to fucking hear. And so, you know, like a lot of times, like I'll listen to one project for like a month straight because I think it's that fucking good. When was it 85? What was that? What's cool shit? 95 sound?
No, that was one of the songs on there.
Was
whatever J. Cole's album was. That most recent
the basketball hoop on fire.
Fool, I loved it. Yeah. It was incredible. Like, put an M on your head like Luigi, bro. But like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, that's still a bar, bro. But it's just, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it lived for a very long time. Like, I feel like Kendrick's album came and went. It just came.
I don't even think
shook the earth and then left. Like, and it was just like, it was here.
But, like, I mean,
the
there
replay
are those songs where they like try to play it in your local store or whatever, and then it just grows on you.
I feel like if he would have switched his albums though, if he'd have dropped like even To Pimp a Butterfly as this most recent album, it would be more better received. Like then that shit was just it was it, bro. It was not it.
But the reason why Drake get put in that,
I don't listen to Drake. So.
I do. I'm
Drake is
like
a pop star.
Exactly, and that's I'm a lover of music in general. So like you grab I got like 6,500 songs on my phone. Like it's country in there. I got jazz. I got classical. Like I'm a lover of music. So I don't necessarily like if I hear something and it's like oh shit like I like this. I'm going to follow. I got all types of shit. But so Drake is like it's because. Until recently, I would argue. His work been pretty consistent. Like, if you're not a Drake fan, then you wouldn't agree with that. But as a fan of Drake, like,
all I see
prior to, I would say Views is the last album that, I was like, okay, like, yeah, like, there's a lot of shit on here I listen to. Anything after that, I haven't.
Hotline Bling. I like some of it.
Some of it, yeah.
The one. Damn, what's the name of that fucking tick? It's like something to watch. I can hear it beat on my head. I don't know.
Oh, I just
doing this.
Oh yeah, I can't think of the name.
Stop, watch it. That song, that's a slap. Whatever album that's on, there was mad slaps in there. But
yeah, like he,
so
you know,
somebody.
I do.
I don't like his singing. I love R&B.
But I will
has
say,
run back songs like.
I love toxic
and then like he drops like
get that shit.
This last
more often than our top two.
I wasn't a big fan of Certified Lover Boy. I mean I like him in 21. It had songs on it I like, but it wasn't like the last album I really liked from him that I would play through was Views. It was the last one. Like everything after that, and then a lot of these artists are.
Oh,
can you stop with the trauma trigger?
That's the last one that I like.
Jesus
like, yo,
Christ!
Fire.
No.
Hell yeah, fucking right.
Man, what a time! And that came out when we were in college.
Nigga, what?
That set the whole tone for the whole like.
Is in the air.
But yeah, like
crazy.
And that like. What Wayne brought out of Drake is what.
Wait, y'all didn't like More Life?
Yeah,
they like More Life.
Yeah, once. Yeah,
let me see that.
Like, it's one song.
Wait.
No.
I love Free Smoke.
I have it on
Free Smoke though.
There's songs in there that I like, but I never listened to that album all the way through. Not once. I probably started to.
I think
and I just was
is
like,
okay. Oh, that's on there, right?
What? Teenage Fever, Portland.
I like Teenage Fever.
Portland,
I might have to look at it again. But yeah, like he do miss. People be like, Drake don't miss. Yes, he do. Yes, he do.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yes, he do. However, I will say, like, man, Drake he gives hits. Like he drops music that the people love, and that shit get ate up. Like I feel like at least once a year, Drake has like a top chart song. Like,
like until recently, Bad Bunny broke his record for like highest
or longest.
That's just crazy.
Yeah,
Bad Bunny shit is an epidemic.
No, for real. But yeah, like you know, Drake is in that conversation because he has society in a chokehold, and he's going to like. And I'll be like when I've seen Drake perform in person. Lit ass concerts, bro. Like he really puts on the show, and I went to it. Now I went to it when him and Future dropped the collab album. That what a concert! What a time! Oh my god, that was
the shit we did.
Yeah, so I feel like that's why he gets pulled into the conversation because he has been consistent with his work. Like people may not love it all the time, but
you listen to that little Drake dance album, techno album, whatever that shit was.
I like it. There's just a few songs.
Wasn't that the Certified Lover Boy?
But like, no. Certified Lover Boy was.
I know that's the pregnant album cover. So what's the one that he dropped?
That's Knife Talk.
Yeah, that's Knife Talk.
I gotta feed the streets.
Wait, hold on. Like that
just vibe.
Yes.
Like you telling me?
No, Knife Talk go crazy. It's like 4 songs out there.
Way Too Sexy. In Too Deep goes.
Yeah.
In Too Deep goes. I don't know why there's not a star next to it.
I know. I hate when I look. I'm like, why y'all have no star right there?
Wait, no friends in the industry don't have a star next to it.
Wow.
They tripping.
That's crazy.
Wow.
But yeah, okay. Well, this was splendid.
Oh, the Honestly Nevermind joint. Okay, yeah, that's
Honestly Nevermind. Yeah, the album.
Yeah, people, they just that was the people who didn't have range didn't like that.
You know,
but I will.
You know who I want to hear music from?
You know, you be taking like cheap shots, like
Travis Scott.
But it's true. I mean, well, not true, but like, well, true for some people. But like, it's just like they're used to. I mean, Drake, he does go into different genres.
Yes, very much that.
But
I feel like, but his
it was only inevitable that he was going to get into that one.
Yeah. I mean, Wayne broke into rock. Like he literally had a song with.
I actually did a few songs of those too.
Because we're not.
But like my range is crazy, so it's just like
that was my shit in high school. That was that shit. Oh my god, his name was like Kevin Rock. Yeah, Kevin something. Yeah,
that shit was
Kevin Costner. Who's Kevin Costner?
An actor. But my only thing with Drake though is these last few albums, he's oversaturating the industry. Like, and that I think kills. And then a lot of these artists are dropping these like 20-something songs.
Oh Lord, don't.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Chris Brown, you crazy.
Jesus Christ! Like I want to like it, but who has the time?
I didn't even attempt the second one, bro.
Now I'm saying that, and I did listen.
It was Heartbreak on a Full Moon was the first one, right? It was like
when it was like hella songs.
That shit's fire. I feel like that shit has so many songs.
And then
I don't think I ever listened to one all the way through.
It's so many.
Don't say it around town. It might be true.
The only like
maybe alright.
Although Baby did drop a 23-song album, and I listened to that bitch start to finish with new skins 579 times. Lil Baby. I don't care if you don't like him.
I do like Lil Baby.
No, he's cool. It's just like sometimes he is one of those people.
Oh, like a lot of the stuff on the album sounds the same. Yeah. A lot of it do.
I like his features though. I like his features. He's a feature killer.
He's a feature.
I feel like it's gonna go hard in the gym though. That's really why I fuck with that album because of the pacing of a lot of it. I don't know. I like some of them. I really do.
You got a gym playlist? You have a gym playlist?
Absolutely.
I do.
I got multiple.
The songs that are on there though, like nobody would ever.
I got multiple.
But sometimes yeah.
They like some of them are just
It's like, just like to get me going.
Don't worry about it.
Just off that dance alone, you should.
But yeah,
there's range on there.
You know what song really? This so crazy. It's such a random fucking song too. You know what song can be turned up in the gym? I say I'm moving like a seductive. My bitch is unapproachable.
I love that song.
When I shoot my Uzi, man, I
Do
do
that
my
little
little
shoulder
shoulder
move.
move.
That's the hardest.
That shit get
I
me
love that
turned
album.
up.
That album is fire, bro.
That album,
Fire
that entire
shit.
album is on my drum
I stand my
playlist.
I'm think
You, yes. Yes.
that shit, girl.
That whole album is on my playlist.
Hell
When
yeah.
that shit comes on, I'm like, oh yeah, we going up now.
I don't know why, but Pretty Boy Swag is on my shit. I don't know, like the way it starts, like just like the beat. So I would
Yeah, my gym playlist. That's what
crazy.
we put it on my list. That's what we're gonna do. I want to see what's on y'all gym playlist. I'm gonna
I
see
know.
what's on. I want to see what you're like. I'm just getting started songs on. I got a pocket full of sunshine. I've been saying that song for everything lately. It's just been stuck in my head. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just been stuck in my head. That's all.
Oh man, closing statements.
I ain't got none. I said what I said, but it was all jokes. That should
All
be the name.
jokes.
That should be the name of the squad.
I'm still
Just
a
jokes.
virgin.
Just jokes. Just jokes. Just jokes. Just jokes, Paul.
Shit, man. When we put it out, you know what I'm saying? I need y'all definitely to like, comment, share, subscribe,
All that.
repost, share, send it to a friend, send it to your
Interact,
mother,
engage.
your aunties. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
Maybe
Not
not
the
your
aunties.
aunties.
What?
Maybe not your mama. Do you remember what we talked about on here?
Not the
We talked about
aunties.
ass eating. We talked about
Y'all niggas talked about that shit.
you
I
talked
was just sitting
about
here
getting.
chilling, bro. Hypothetically got 2 screw times. That was happening to me, cuz.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I ain't
Nobody else has a
You
right.
know what she said. bro.
crazy, bro.
But yes.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Your aunties, uncles, and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm
We
saying?
just gonna keep it. at
Support, man.
mutual
Support,
friends.
man. But yeah, so we gonna be back next week, man.
Hopefully with a name.
Preferably.
Sorry.
But yeah, man. So I mean, we here, bro. It's lit, man. Big gang shit.
The
Big,
pod with
you know
no
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All with no name, man. That's it, bro. Appreciate y'all, man.
Bye.
You got like a hand sign, gang sign, you can throw it.
It's like, no.
You can do my 5-year-old did.